Hi guys, I'm working on the forecast speaking. I try to answer it myself, so I think I'm halfway through it, but I think it is a good time to record. So I'm gonna just start recording now. Where is it? Where am I? Okay. What kinds of food are most popular in your country? Mm, the cuisine in Vietnam is very diverse. It's very diverse, and but if I need to choose, I would choose bánh mì because it's the only food I think that is available in the both the north, the south, and the central Vietnam. Some kinds of noodles like bún phở and bánh canh. Uh, those kind of food like phở, it only available in the northern, and bánh canh I think it only available in the central and the south. So bánh mì is the only option that I think available in both the north, the south, and the central. So I will choose bánh mì. Mm. Is there any food you don't like? Mm. There is one dish that I could not eat, like physically, for real. Like I would vomit if I eat it. Yeah, it's papaya soup. So yeah, I would vomit if I try it on. There's no explanation for this. Uh, the first time I ate it was when I I was in primary school, and so I did vomit when I tried the first time. So many years later, when I was in high school, I tried it one more time because I think that something has changed in me. How can I physically cannot eat a dish? So I tried it one more time and I still vomit. So yeah, they the papaya soup is the only dish that I dislike. Have you ever locked yourself out? Yeah, of course. Uh, back in back when I think now uh now I live in a house that use an electrical lock. I can use my fingerprints to open it, so I I wouldn't get I wouldn't be locked out for now in this house. But back when I was in the house with the key with the lock that has to open with the key. Sure, I forgot my keys in the house a lot of times, and I have to wait it out. I had to wait outside for my parents to come home and open the door for me. Do you think it's a good idea to leave your keys with a neighbor? Yeah, very very good choice. So because I locked myself out a lot of time uh, back then, my parents actually did lend my let lend our house lend our key house to lend our house's keys to the neighbors, to one neighbor to this neighbor. uh, she usually stay at home, so when I go home and I forgot my keys, I can come to her and take the keys and get into my house. Did you always bring a lot of keys with you? Of course. I have my I There are some kind of locks that I don't use now, but I still leave the key in it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just lazy to take it off. So in my keychain there is a lot of key. My old house's keychain. My old house's key. My motorbike keys. My the key to my room. The key to the bathroom. A lot of it. So it's pretty heavy. And my key it also attached to a card, that I use when I need to okay. Do you remember your dreams when you wake up? Most of the time, no. Only when I wake up and I immediately recall what I have dreamed, what I dreamed of, then I could remember. Like immediately, I wake up and I go through all of the all of the scene in my dream, then I can remember. But if I wake up and I am dizzy and I take a bit and I take some time to like regulate myself, and just 1 minute and I will forget it. Do you think dreams will affect life? No, no. Some people think that dreams tell you something like fortune telling, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think that dreams is just the data of how it's like the emotions are the data of your of how you receive reality. So dream is just a data of how you of the of real life, of what you have experienced in the day. And okay, do you think dreams have special meanings? No, like I have said before, I don't think that dreams are connected to fortune telling and stuff. So the special meanings they have is reflect how you feel in your it's just some kind of reflection of your subconscious. Yeah. Do you like hearing? Yeah, I like hearing other people's dreams. I think that because I like to listen to story, and I think dreams are uh it has it is like a fantasy story that I enjoy to hear. Do you share your dreams with others? No. The main reason is because I cannot remember what I dreamed. So, and I only reveal my dream to the people I am close to, because uh like in my friend group, um, my friends will tell each other their dreams. So Yeah, so it's like exchange. I tell you my dream, and you tell me my dream, and you tell me your dreams. Yeah, like that. Do you like reading? Yes. I used to read a lot when I was a kid, when I haven't had phone yet. So, but now when I have a phone, I just scroll a lot, and I lost the habit of reading, and I am very sad of that. What books do you like to read? I tend to read fantasy, like Harry Potter and like Harry Potter. I like to read like I am really intrigued by new concepts. So if the world build is interesting, I am really likely to open and read it all. Uh, but I can read all books like non fantasy, non fiction. I can still read it, but fantasies pull me strongest. What book did you read recently? You wouldn't want to know. So uh, let me choose one that I can remember. Harry Potter. No. Mm, the Chronicles of Narnia. Not the most recently, but I want to talk about it. Mm, so that is the kind of book that I would normally go for. I like to read about new words, and I don't remember much, but I had a lot of emotion reading it and a lot of inspiration because I like to write. I like to write. I like to build my own world. So I use many of the books I read for inspiration and data. What did you learn from it? Mm, I don't. I think that when reading a book, the the thing I fo- the things that I focus that I am focused that I'm focused. I usually focus on character development and the plot and the word build, but not the the message. I think that is a weak point when reading of me when I'm reading. So let me think. I think that brave, trust, and actually I don't think that you can learn much from reading fantasy. It's just elaborate your imaginations there, because fantasy is fantasy and not real life. So the message isn't always accurate in real life. Like friendship uh, is not the only thing you need in life to defeat the villains. What kind of girl gifts are popular in your country? Mm, from my experience, from my experience alone, it will be either books or notebook. So when I don't know what to give, give to my friends. I would to some notebook or books to give them, and I also receive a lot of books and notebooks. Yeah, so I have a whole drawer of notebooks because that's it's how much I receive them. What's the best gift you have ever received? So when I moved away from my old school, I used to move a lot, and there was this gift which is very special to me. It's a silver bracelet. Like, it's expensive. I remember that her me and that friend wasn't we wasn't best friend, but she still gave me such an expensive gift, and I think she really put in a lot of effort to that gift. So I like, am I really loved that am I really being loved that much? So I really moved, and I kept it with me till now. How do we choose gifts? I think the correct way to choose gift is based on the person, that based on uh, the preference and needs of the person that we are going to give. So I will start by thinking about their hobbies or their habit. So, and I will corresponding that with my budget, so to think what I can buy for them. So when I do not know my friends' hobbies or budget, or I do not know my friends' hobbies or preference, I will go for notebooks. Lame. Okay. Did you like to get up early? No. I like to sleep. Actually, in my mind, I know that waking up early is good for you. Uh, it is the biological clock of the human body, so you should waking up early. But uh, I don't like schedule, and uh, I like to sleep until you wake up naturally. So I usually end up waking up really late, like very close to noon. My morning routine is a little bit messy and sounds dirty. So I just wake up, and if I eat breakfast, I will brush my teeth. And if I'm not eating breakfast, I will leave my teeth there, and I just drink water. And then I change my clothes and go to school, and or go do whatever I need to go. I don't brush my hair too, because I don't have the habit of brushing hair. I used to have short hair, so yeah, I am not familiar with long hair yet. So I I I still don't have the habit of brushing my hair in the morning. Do you have any hobbies? I don't know. I used to think my hobby is drawing, but recently I am not drawing anymore. I do not draw anymore, so I don't know. Maybe my hobbies maybe my hobby is shopping. I shop a lot. Like when I get stressed, I will scroll Shopee and TikTok and Instagram and I shop and I spend money. Yeah, pretty embarrassed. Pretty embarrassing. Do you have the same hobbies as your family member? No, absolutely not. I don't even know my family members' hobbies. I'm such a terrible person. But I think no. No. There is no overlap. Ah, I know my father hobby is I think it is his hobby is cleaning our house. I see him cleaning a lot, and even when it's not dirty, he's still cleaning. And my mother's hobby, I don't know, maybe she likes. I really don't know. So, but I don't think nobody in this house enjoys shopping like me. Do you have any hobbies when you were a child? Of course, like I have said, I used to love drawing. I used to love drawing. I wake up drawing. I eat, then I draw, and I study, then I draw, then I before I go to sleep I draw. Like I draw all day, and I read. And after drawing, I reading book. After drawing, I read books. Yeah, so drawing and reading are my hobbies I were a child. When I was a child. Did you have a hobby that you've had since childhood? Most of my I have lost most of my hobbies. Reading, drawing, watching movies, and it all replaced by scrolling and shopping. Uh, that is a downgrade. It's a downgrade. Have you ever been part of a sports team? Yes, I used to play soccer, but not anymore. I used to play soccer back in secondary school, seventh grade. In seventh grade, so because uh, the class have a lot of boys and only 5 girls. So in order to have friends, I need to know how to play sport with the boys. So I learned to play football, and I was in the football team. Do you type on a desktop or laptop keyboard every day? I type on a desktop, mainly because I don't have money to buy keyboard. If I have money, I would buy a keyboard because it looks beautiful and it sounds good. It sounds great. It's quiet. When did you learn how to type on a keyboard? When I was in primary school, uh, there is a subject called IT, and we have to type a paragraph each lesson. So that's when I learned how to type on a keyboard. How do you improve your typing? Through I don't have a specific I don't have a specific technique. I don't have a specific practice. It just improve through daily like messaging and typing assignments. Yeah, like that. Do you walk a lot? I used to. I don't want to say that I don't walk a lot. It's very embarrassing. So yeah, no. I just used to walk a lot, but now I barely move. I barely move my legs. I just stay in my bed all day when I have a day off. Do you often go outside to have a walk when you were a child? Of course. I had a lot of energy when I was a child. So I like to go out and play. I cannot sit still. I like to go out with my friends and walk around the neighborhood, even climbing trees, and it all because the phone. Why do people like to walk in parks? I think because in the parks there are a lot of trees, so you can there are a lot of trees, so the level of oxygen is higher, so people feel people feels people feel people feel that in the park the air is fresher, and because there is a lot of trees, and trees cast shadows so you do not you will never walk into the sun. So that's why people love walking in the park. The park is the perfect place to have a walk, to take a walk, to walk. Where would you like to take a long walk if you had the chance? By having the chance, do you mean that are forced to go to have a long walk? Because I don't really enjoy walking. So if I have to choose a place to walk, I don't know. I think that I would find a park to walk in. I don't know. I don't have a special place to one that I want to go and take a walk. No. Where have you gone for a walk lately? I haven't walked a bit lately. Just a bit lately. I haven't walked for a very long time. I think that in the gym. I walk on the treadmill. Yeah. I go everywhere by my motorbike. I do not walk. I only walk. I think I only run on a treadmill. That is all my. That is all I. All my physical activities on the treadmill. Do you take photos of buildings? I used to when I when I was I drawed uh, no when I was drawing, I I need inspiration, I need references. So when I see an interesting building, I will stop to take a picture and to go home and draw it. So when I stop drawing, I also stop taking pictures of buildings. Is there a building that you would like to visit? Of course, in Ho Chi Minh City, there is a building, Vạn Hạnh Mall, I think. I heard that they have many shops there, and I would like to go there to shopping. Yeah, I am very shallow now. I am very shallow now. I only think about money and shopping and material. I am a material girl. Okay.